What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unpack Your Bag Podcast, episode 17.
What's up?
Man, it's been good.
What's up?
We got Matthias in the building. He's here. He's live.
I'm here.
We're also live on Instagram.
We are actually.
And we're going to be listening to your comments and feedback.
Victor.
So one person on the see is Kenny. What's up, Kenny?
So
what's going on, brother?
Here's the thing. So we started saying different names. That's just because people here. So,
yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
So
we'll see. We'll see how this shit goes.
Yeah, we're gonna unpack some stuff today. I think it's gonna be a really good one. I don't really get nervous going live, but I'm slightly nervous today.
I don't give a fuck.
But it's cool. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? It's all good. So what's going on, man?
Nothing much.
So I know you wanted to talk about some kind of heavy stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, just shit. To be honest, just I want to talk about shit that's been bugging. Well, kind of like not grind my gears, but shit that's been bugging me, or shit that's been like, come on, man.
Okay.
That bit before we get started to that shit, right?
Okay.
Here's a little curveball for you.
Right? All right, shit.
All right, so God, right? God. We're gonna talk a little bit about God.
Okay.
Right? So
I may not be qualified to answer the question, but I'll do my best.
No, I mean that's fine. Okay, but destiny, right? You want to talk about destiny?
Okay.
God, destiny,
like fate,
right?
Like fate.
So God has your destiny. You believe in that? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that whatever you do in life doesn't matter because God has your destiny already?
No, that's not the case.
What is it then? What is destiny?
Because
okay, I guess let me reward it. Your path.
Okay, so we can go on a path, right? And God knows us well enough to know what we're going to do before we do it. Even though we choose to go whatever route we want to go,
okay.
It's like, I look at it like this.
So that's why he knows, right? So that means no matter what the fuck you do in life, your life is already marked.
Mm-hmm. But you have a choice to choose. You have a choice to choose which way you want to go. Like even it's kind of like
Does he have?
No. Okay. No, I get you.
Yeah,
okay. So this is the curveball.
Let me see.
Okay. So the answer is this.
Okay.
If I tell my daughter, do you want to eat pizza or eat shit?
I mean, what type of shit?
I know her well enough to know that the option that she's gonna have, she's probably gonna pick pizza. Am I forcing her to pick pizza or whatever the food is? No. But do I know she's going to pick it? Yeah.
But I mean, that's
so
you can't do live decision with foods though.
So what I'm saying is, essentially, God knows where we're going to go, and He knows us well enough to know like what we're going to choose to do. So we still have a choice to choose, though. The thing is,
But He knows, right?
He knows.
So.
But He gives you a chance to choose for yourself. He's not making you do anything.
I understand that.
So that's how I look at it.
He has it marked. Like you keep on saying that He knows. So I'm saying like He has your life in a path. He's marking it, right? He knows what the fuck you're gonna do, right?
He knows pretty much what you would do before you would do it.
Does that mean like our life kind of is like whatever because God already chose it?
Just because you know what someone's gonna do doesn't mean it's irrelevant.
No, it's not. I'm not.
Okay.
Well, that's true, actually.
So, like, just because you know what your daughter is going to do today, but it's not irrelevant just because you know her well enough.
But my thing is...
Okay. How's that sound, Kenny? How'd that sound? Talking to it live.
But, so... Okay, it's irrelevant, but it still doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you know the outcome.
Well, right? I don't know the outcome. God knows the outcome.
So you're just kind of just playing the game and just kind of just...
Well, the thing is, things get revealed to you.
Is it kind of like a roller coaster? You're just feeling it? Well, you know what the fuck is going to happen?
Well, things get revealed to you as you go. So, it's like you have an idea. And it's not necessarily clear how you're going to do the idea yet. But as you progress into the idea, things start becoming more clear to you. So as your walk goes, things can start becoming more clear as you walk. You may get a vision to be, I don't know, like a CEO of a construction worker. And you're like, I don't even know how that's even possible to get there. No idea. Doesn't make sense. But as you start walking on the path to get there, things will start being revealed how it's going to work this way. And it never goes the way that you think it's going to go. It's never a straight, direct path.
So how about like people that just fuck up?
What do you mean?
Like you just fuck up?
People can fuck up.
But
that's your choice.
I know that.
And that's the thing.
If he made your path or whatever, then what? I mean, he made you to fuck up
because he lets you choose the path. Even though he knows the path you're going to go, you still choose that path.
But that's like fucking playing mind games because he knows your next step.
Yeah, he knows, but that doesn't mean you're not allowed to choose what to do. He just knows he knows what you can and will do, but he gives you your choice to choose that.
Yeah.
That's my take.
All right, look, hold on. He says, "Here's my friend Rafael. Actually, what's up, Rafael? I grew up with him in my neighborhood.
Okay.
He grew up 7-day Adventist, so he went to church on Saturday.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, correct me though. So he says he doesn't choose your life for you. He may have a plan for your life, but that doesn't mean we always stay in our path.
Mm-hmm. But he knows what you're going to do. No, so.
That was just my
yeah,
I like to play devil advocate.
No, that's okay. You know, I just hope you're not devil. Like devil advocate. Hold on. But no, it's cool. I ain't tripping though. But that's good question. Good question. Very thought provoking. You know, that was a huge curveball right away, right into.
I mean, religion is always a topic.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Hey, baby, what's going on? Hi, this is my daughter, guys. You have Autumn. To. Kenny says, "Oh, this is how I say hi to Autumn." Autumn, we're in the middle of filming, okay? You got to go back upstairs. I like your boots. I do. I love them. Okay, very nice. That's my daughter, everybody. And she walks out. Kenny says, K. Miller says, you have to follow the right path to reach your destiny. Which I am.
So how do we know what's right? Okay. All right.
I mean,
so yeah. But
with that too, it's also like.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind that. That's cool to me. All right, baby, go upstairs. Okay, we're in the middle of recording.
How about you choose to? How about the Fool's Gone Wild? Like you don't live to live.
Fool's Gone Wild.
You don't live to live, fool.
But it's a very complicated topic because people have different religions, things they believe in. So, but my personal experience with the Lord is that I think he knows what I'm going to do before I do it, but he also gives me a choice to choose whatever path I want to go on. It's like it's like you can still go through different paths to get to the same destination. One, you might go on a stream, but this one you might go on a river. This might you go on a dry lake bed, so that's how I think of it. Multiple ways to get to the same destination, and you choose the multiple ways to get there. So that's what I think about it.
Cool.
So anyways, yeah. So
now
let's get into these other heavier topics.
Actually, I got 4 people. Well, here's all right. So what we're gonna talk about is the new bill that just passed by.
Okay, you're telling me. I didn't look it up. I can look it up right now.
The new bill, the 145 bill. So I kind of want to hear people's input because
what. So before.
Well,
so what's the 145 bill? Let's talk about that first. So we can get some context.
Here's the shit that's it's been going on social media, and this is why I talk about social media sometimes. And just you got to know your shit
for sure
before you say whatever the fuck whatever. Yeah.
So is this the 145 bill? Is the California State Standard Defense or
it's a
sex offenders bill?
It's a sex offender bill. It's the 1 to 10 year.
Eliminates inequality. Let me look it up and see what it is because sex offenders registration.
Because right now, all you fucking see right now on social media and all that shit is fucking 10-year gap. Oh, so that means if I'm 25, I can have sex with a 15-year-old. I don't have to register.
So they're trying. So the bill is pretty much saying like if there's a 10-year gap, you can have sex with the person as long as
no,
within 10 years.
It does not, and that's what fucking people are thinking is saying, but it's not. It's not saying none of that shit.
Got you.
Here's the thing: that bill is 8-page long.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I doubt that some people have read it. I'm saying I'm saying I doubt that some.
This one came out in 2019, January 18th.
It's because there's different bills. There's different laws. There's different bills. There was a whole bunch of bills that got added on, even for cops.
Right.
There was I forgot the bill's name, but if you're a journalist, bro, you can go and cross the lines, and the police can't question. A journalist can go behind the scenes and do its job.
Really?
There's a new whole bunch.
Wow.
There's a new lot of bills that.
That's why that's where they get pissed. Journalists like, I'm a journalist, I can be here, and then the cops like pretty much like push them away, and I think they had maced or something. There was a video I seen, and then they're like, we're journalists, like.
Okay,
I was like, I didn't think you can do that.
Before we go on to talk, my friend says, how you feel about dating someone that's 18? Here's my
dating someone's 18?
He's 18.
Like as our age now? Or in general?
I guess.
Okay.
In general. Well, look, I'm about to be 26.
Okay, for sure.
You're personally, I couldn't do it.
I understand.
The immaturity level, first of all, and all that stuff. I couldn't do it.
Right.
Now, that's like a 8-year gap difference.
Me, that's how I feel. A maturity thing is like, to my head, you're still kind of kids, In my head, 18, you're still kind of a kid.
No.
That's why. Like, even though technically you're legally adult, totally fine. But when I think of 18-year-old, it's like still just kind of high school. You know what I mean? Like, I just. It's just too close for me. And maybe if I was 20 or something like that.
My thing dating-wise, no. My thing dating-wise, no. But let's say if you wanted to go and hook up and do your thing, whatever, that's a different story.
Yeah, but because
here's my thing. There's an age limit. If you just say had a one-night stand, 18, I mean,
technically it's legal.
Yes, that's my
legal.
thing. I'm not saying if it's, it's personal choice. That's
my
shit.
I understand.
It's all personal choice.
I understand that.
I couldn't do it. My thing is just there's a big difference. They're mature. I mean, just...
Well, okay.
Sometimes when you hang out with little kids, like, they annoy the fuck out of me. And I just can't.
Touché, I understand. Okay, so...
But that's...
So what's more...
But there's a value of people, too. There's guys that chase fucking pussy and money and all that shit, and then there's guys that chase different stuff. It's all different shit.
That's true.
It's all different.
So I do have a question with that because... that brings up a really good topic. I do have a topic. One thing I want to piggyback with you from that particular thing.
Damn, I was gonna write it.
What?
No, because I have somebody else that's stating the registered thing, the 145.
Okay,
I really want to talk about that, but the topic about the 18. That's what's your point about it?
Oh, I just want to say like so. Yeah, we're gonna get with regards to that. What's more important?
What's up, babe?
How do you know? Is it more of a maturity thing or an age thing? Because who decided to make 18-year-old the legal age? First of all, some people are very immature even after 18. So. Is it more on a maturity thing or more on a technical age thing?
Well, hold on. He says, okay, not dating, but will you smash an 18-year-old? I think that's personal choice. Is
18 is legal. I wouldn't.
Here's my thing. It's the same thing as if you were 18-year-old and you're fucking 40-year-old woman or 50-year-old or 60-year-old woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's legal. It's legal.
It's your choice.
Like in the Bible, it says all things are permitted, but not everything is good for you.
I think it's your choice. I think it's what you like too.
Yeah, so Kenny said the bill is sickening. A 25-year-old should not be with a 15-year-old.
It's not. But
that's
okay. So we're going back. Okay. So let's go back to that.
Okay. So read it. Okay.
No, it's not dating. So people are saying that if I'm 25 and I have sex with a 15-year-old, I don't have to register. That's not it. That's not what the fucking law says. Okay. And this is the problem sometimes with social media and all that stuff, is that people take information from people that are not fucking experts,
or not educated at all.
They're just people.
Just probably repeating what they heard.
And here's another topic I want to talk about the whole woke shit. About people that are woke.
Like half asleep.
Here's my thing. Do you even think 50 years old is enough to know about life?
I think a lifetime. If a lifetime is still.
Do you think 100?
No, I think even more in their lifetime. You're not.
So how are these
people get everything
woke at 20 something or 30 years old?
Maybe they're woke in a couple things, not necessarily life in general.
You get me?
But I think also that comes down to. There's a caveat to that, and I think it's more you figure out life when you figure out you.
But life changes and life hits you with different circumstances,
For sure.
That's how you start knowing yourself even more.
But
how are you gonna be woke?
So how I guess being woke, in my opinion, is understanding what's going on and being happy with what you do. Maybe that for me. It's like I can understand what's going on in America and the system and how media plays people apart and stuff, and I'm aware, but I'm also not I'm also not falling necessarily in line with everything. Like I'm kind of like the anomaly, like where I'm not going to necessarily follow the mainstream path, and I'm happy.
But here's my thing,
and I'm not getting sucked into that portal again. So maybe I don't know.
But here's my thing: do you have the facts?
No, I don't have the facts. I don't have the facts.
So you get me?
I get it.
So that's my thing, because the reason why I say that is because when you get into an argument with those type of people, they try to play, this is a fact, well this is that, okay then that's fine. I got no problem with that.
But the thing is, facts change when they're proven incorrect. When the people thought
that's fine.
Like people could say the world is round, and then it was proven that it's flat or something. For example, okay, I'm not saying it's flat. I'm just saying what at one time people thought the world was flat until they found it was round, and at that time being world flat was a fact. At that point, people thought that the fact was the world was flat before, and then they found out it was round. But before it was a fact, and it was proven not.
I don't know. I think they had. I don't know.
Right. So that that's what I think. But that bill is crazy. So what is that? So what's the bill stating exactly? Let's get to the facts first.
Facts. Okay. So
facts.
Let's go with the law. Right.
Okay.
If you were to have sex, if you're 18 and you were to have sex with a 17-year-old, 17-year-old.
Okay.
Right. Here's also the thing too. There's vaginal penetration and then there is the anal and oral sex. So we're gonna talk about that.
But why are they in different categories?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
This is what the whole law is about. The law is to be equal for everybody, right?
Right. Okay.
This is what it's for. People are taking this shit out of proportion. I mean, trust me.
Okay.
Do I want a fucking 25-year-old having no? What? No, that's not. I have a daughter. I mean, that's not what I'm fucking saying. But my thing is, let's get shit clear. Let's not go fucking extreme about fucking shit and let the media just fucking brainwash you about shit, right? Mm-hmm. Go look at all the bills. Go look at all the fucking penal codes that the lawyers actually follow.
Right. Uh-huh.
Okay, so vaginal, right?
Okay.
Fuck, man. I have so many fucking thoughts in my head.
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
So here's okay. So right now, if we're 18 and 17, right? Vaginal. If I have sex vaginal, right? And we go to court, if I'm not mistaken, the judge is the one that gives you to register or not. It's not mandatory.
Oh, so it's on the judge's discretion.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Right.
All right.
That's vaginal.
Okay.
Okay. 17, 18. Okay. So let's say if you were to have now when it goes oral and anal, by mandatory you have to register as a sex offender.
If it's 17, 18?
It doesn't matter if you do anal or oral.
You have to register as a sex offender now?
You have to register as a sex. That's so.
So the
145 bill.
Hold on, just to clarify something. You're saying no matter what age you are.
No. If 17, 18. Yeah, we're talking about about sexual offenders and all that shit. Yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify, if a 17, 18 or whatever the age, between those two lines or whatever, sex vaginally, they may not have to register as a sex offender, and if it's oral or anal, you have to register as a sex offender.
Mandatory. Right. So
that's interesting.
So right, what is
why? But I wonder why that. Why?
So because this law, bro, is for the LBG community and the gay folks. Because I mean, if you think about it, if you're gay, right, and if you want to have sex with a guy, and let's say you both agree on it, whatever, and all that stuff, you have intercourse orally, whatever, you have to register as a sex offender, mandatory, no matter what.
Even if you're over age, both 18, 19, 20?
So what this law is saying is, no, this is all
for... only for them between... Okay, just clarifying.
What this law is saying is that at a 10-year gap difference, it's still a fucking felony. You're still going to jail. There's a penal code... Where's my phone? It's 299A, whatever.
Okay. Here,
I have it wrong. It's a penal code. It's still an act with a 14-year-old. You still get your shit. But the thing, what this law is saying is that is leaving it up to the judge's hands
to decide if you register.
To decide if you register or not.
I wonder why are they making that an optional decision?
Because back in the day, if you were gay and all stuff, you got caught, you were registered for life.
Right.
Even if, let's say, we both agree on having sex, it was cool, whatever, and all that stuff.
Then you're still registered
for life as a sex offender.
Wow, that's interesting. Wow.
And that's oral and anal only. It's not vaginal. So vaginal.
So pretty much, if you're a gay man, you pretty much have to register.
So right now, what they're doing is kind of just plain all. So oral, vaginal, and anal is all the same thing. That's all it's doing.
Got you. Okay.
That's all it's doing.
I think it should be the same. I don't see why it should be any different.
That's the fucking bill, bro. It's not like.
So the bill is just clarifying if it's vaginal, then it's optional,
oral,
and then it's anal, it's straight.
That's what it is. Go look up the fucking shit. And here's what I tell people. Don't go and fucking look at these Instagram fucking videos that you see and be like, oh, well, yeah, there's people talking. Dude, you know how fucking deep it went? I saw people that were saying these shootings, Jacob and all, were fake.
Really? I've heard of crisis actors. I've heard of stuff like that, but I've heard of that stuff. I don't know if there's.
These are guys that I bet you are not fucking gun experts. They don't even know shit. Yeah. So regular fucking citizens or regular people that have too much fucking time with their fucking hands. That's what it is.
I mean, making claims like that. I mean, I don't know. I've heard of crisis actors. I've heard of that term.
So look here. I have somebody saying it says has evening the playing field.
Even the playing field?
I guess.
What do you mean by that?
Ask him to clarify. What do you mean by that? Yeah.
Like even the playing field. What with like the vaginal anal stuff?
No, it's just making it. What it's doing is making it evil for the gays and all that shit. That's what it's for. You still go to prison and get in trouble and all that shit if you have sex with a fucking minor. It doesn't matter.
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Which I understand. Okay. So
people are putting up all the. If you see on social media, all these people are putting up
extra stuff.
Or no, they're saying, well, what the fuck? So you're saying if a 25-year-old has sex with a 15-year-old, he doesn't have to register? No, it's up to the judge's decision. Now it's up to the judge decision. If it's a 10-year gap difference.
So
if it's over, it's a whole different story.
So what you're saying is if a guy is 25 and the girl is 15 and he has sex with her vaginally, then you're saying that the judge has discretion to either choose or not to choose to have him register as a sex offender?
Yes.
Got it. Wow.
Let's say now if it was a guy, it doesn't. You mandatory. You have to mandatory register as a sex offender.
So if it's a man and a man at the same age.
The reason why I say 17 and 18 because that's, let's say we have a case like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's say there is a guy. So
I get what you got for sure.
If 17 and 18-year-old boy, when they have sex, right? The 18-year-old, if they were to go to court and all that, has to no matter what, has to register as a sex offender. Because it's anal orally.
So no matter what, if it's any other situation, you will register. But if it's with a man and a woman, essentially, it's optional.
Vaginally.
And that can only happen with a man and a woman.
Like my friend has told me about, like he goes to law school and he's like, dude, you gotta like they push it certain ways for a fucking reason.
Yeah,
they
for
word
sure.
stuff differently and all that stuff. People are taking all this shit out of proportion. It has nothing to do with save our children and all this shit. And all. To be honest, I feel like this is all the right and the left bullshit propaganda shit that I've been saying.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
No, so K-Mill said it should be mandatory if it's vaginal, and I agree. I think it should be all across the board even. Okay,
that's fine, but we're talking about the law, the one that people are fucking tripping about, the one that people are taking out of proportion. Is saying a whole different completely shit.
They're saying this in a way different. The law is just saying that if vaginally happened between a minor and an older, it's optional for the judge.
It's all equal for everybody, anal, orally, or vaginal.
Right. Okay. But the law is stating that they want to keep it this.
No. That's why it got changed. I'm saying before it was vaginally, and before that's what the 145 is kind of just made it annually and orally.
So the 145 bill made it everything. Got it. Okay.
That's all it is.
So the bill made it everything essentially.
That's all it is.
So if not so much optional anymore. Got it. Okay. I got it.
And here's the thing: the 10-year gap difference. That's what it is. So if you're over the 10 gap difference,
for sure, no matter
mandatory.
What. And if you're within the 10-year gap,
the judge,
that potential optional is there.
It doesn't mean that you don't go to fucking jail, you don't clutch your family, it doesn't mean none of that shit. It stays the same shit.
So I now I get what you mean. Okay, now I got it.
Do you see?
All it's stating.
Do you see how some? Yeah.
No, because hi baby, that's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, go up. Autumn, can you please go upstairs? We're having an adult conversation. Okay. All it's stating is that it's optional to be a registered sex offender.
No, it's not saying that. What is
when the circumstances are that the judge has a potential to be optional for that particular time. But it doesn't mean that it's not illegal. It doesn't mean that you won't get in trouble. It doesn't mean that you won't have a felony and go to jail. No. It's just saying when the point of registering as a sex offender, vaginally, it's optional in those circumstances.
Before, but now it's all equal playing field. Now this new bill is all equal playing field.
So now it's not going to be optional anymore.
No.
I'm confused
Hold on.
now.
Okay. So before this bill, right? If
you get what I'm saying?
If you do it vaginally, right? With a girl, it's in a 10-year gap difference. The judge gets to decide to register you as a sex offender or not, right?
Okay.
And if you're a guy and you do it, not even a girl. I'm just saying, not even a guy. If you just do it anally and orally, mandatory.
Right before. Okay.
This new bill said no. It's vaginally, anally, and orally. 10-year. The judge chooses. It's not mandatory.
So any of those options are mandatory.
Any of those options are.
Potentially optional.
Optional in a 10-year.
Got it. Okay.
Before it was only vaginally.
Oh, that's got what it was. Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
Hey, exit 20, baby.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't.
Bro.
I don't know if I like that.
Read the bill. I
don't know if I like that because I don't think it should be optional.
No, it's in a 10-year gap difference.
I know, but I just think it should be.
But the only reason why they're doing that, bro, is because of the whole LBJ
the right thing.
And the rights thing.
So they're making it pretty much like instead of being anal oral, it's all three are pretty much potentially optional in the 10-year gap.
In the 10-year gap.
By the judge's standards.
By the judge. The judge can still tell you you got to sign up.
For sure.
It's all
the judge can just say, hey, you're still getting a felony charge, but you're not registering.
On the case and all this shit. There's
circumstance.
So much to it.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now.
So, okay. It doesn't mean agreeing to it or not.
I know. It's just saying that the options to be registering are based on the judge's decision.
But my
10-year window.
My whole shit about this, bro, is do you see how social media blew it out of fucking proportion?
Well, they were saying something that was way different.
Right?
Completely different what we just talked about.
And fucking experts, and I know the woke people. I know this shit. Dude, Sometimes the people that have, especially like Instagram, you have woke or whatever. I'm fucking staying awake. I'm staying away from you. Like it's like it's tall till you may not know what you're talking about. Your fucking head.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking like I know everything. So that's my thing. My thing is let's go with the facts. Let's go with professionals and expert. Like how can I talk about medical shit if I'm an electrician?
Or just do your due diligence and research. Like actually be thorough,
accurate,
and don't just Google the first topic. Don't Google search and then the first thing you find like on the top of the list, it's not necessarily the most accurate. You got to like dig and verify this is true by going through different sources.
Don't be a fucking Instagram or Facebook researcher or anything. So
the thing is like just be diligent on your research. Because a lot of people are claiming a lot of stuff and then have no base. I hear a lot of stuff, and even I'm not in politics, but I even hear stuff about Donald Trump. I don't even know if it's true or not, but I hear a lot of people say stuff. But then I'm like,
fuck them.
Is it really true? Is it not? I don't know. I usually go to my homie. He always tells me this stuff, and he's really good about research. But people don't like Donald Trump. I don't know. I'm cool. I'm cool.
I can play devil's advocate with him too.
For sure,
bro. There's a crazy.
What do you feel about him? We can get into politics for a second.
I mean, there's different shit, but. We're clear with the whole 145 bill.
That makes more sense. Okay, so they're not saying you won't get in trouble. You're not saying you can just go and have sex with a 10.
You're getting in trouble. It is.
They're just saying the option. It's depending on the judge's discretion to make you register as a sex offender. And now here's my thing. That's what it's talking about.
Go look in your information. Actually look information from lawyers. You can fucking call law offices and ask them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can.
Huh.
Instead of fucking going and
you doing, hey, doing your somebody and doing your
what
does this bill mean?
Your IG fucking investigation shit and your Facebook investigation. Actually, go look. No, and that's just been bugging me for a while.
But people do search social media to get answers, and then don't even actually go on Google and actually look it up. That's funny.
Like another thing that I've been hearing, like the whole shooting with the kid. With the kid and shooting the 3 people. Dude, there's so much shit popping left to right, left to like right now. I just heard a thing like, he shot one guy in back of the head, so it shows that he wasn't showing self-defense. Here's my thing about all this shit. I want to see facts. I want to see the real shit. I want to see until we get all that, and then I'll make my opinion. But
because people start saying stuff based on what they feel in the moment,
and it's not me saying like I'm okay with it. No. I just want to see like give me the real shit. Let me see the real facts.
That's same here. I'm the same way.
It's the same thing as telling somebody, do you hate that person or not? Well, I haven't even fucking met that person.
Yeah, let me go see for myself. Let me go talk to the person. Let me go meet that person. And let me you know what I'm saying? Let me figure out for me. So but like just to go and say that someone's like racist or crazy or something, like it's like off the bat. It's like, where's your proof to even say this?
That's my shit.
So you're just saying give credible proof before you start claiming a bunch of stuff.
At least know your shit, or at least fucking give me facts, or give me something before you start. That's why, to be honest, I have a whole problem with the social media and this whole like left and right wing. This whole and a lot of shit. To be honest, bro, they use that shit for themselves. Like they use it like this whole save our children and they start using every little like problem that can be serious into fucking politics, into everything. This whole fucking shit, the bill thing, bro, this whole bill thing even turned into a whole fucking right and Democrat. The fucking Democrats are letting the sex offender get away. The right wants to dude, that's how bad it turned into.
How is it turning into political? Like that's what's crazy, that it turns everything into political.
Every time the elections come around, this shit fucking happens.
So they pretty much use very emotional triggers to get people to go left or right.
It's
all
true.
The time.
It's true. Dude,
all the time.
And every single thing in the Black Lives Matters and all this fucking shootings and the social media and fucking everything, bro. Once you get emotions stuck, it's harder sometimes to suck people away from it and all that stuff.
Because the emotions are very strong.
So that's what it is.
And if you are like they know that people lead a lot by their emotions. So when you get somebody in an emotional state, it's easier to control what they're gonna do. You get them riled up, and you know I can get this fool to get mad. If I say this, I know they're gonna get mad, and I know I can kind of pull them apart. So say that, then they get mad, and then you're like, all right, I know what to do. I can put you in this side, or I can put you, and I know what things to say to pull out the certain stuff. So that's what they do. They know the trigger points. They know what people are emotional about. They know that sex offender thing is huge. They already know. That's why they're pulling it into politics.
They can drive it into a left, and they can drive it into a left and right shit, because
every time, no matter what.
Let me tell you the reason why. The reason why is because the senator that's been pushing it is supposedly I think he's gay. The senator that's been pushing this bill is gay and all stuff. Okay. So then the whole shit was like, the right was like, oh, look at him. He's trying to lure little children and make it acceptable for pedophiles and all that shit. And then the left, dude, it's a back and forth. They're trying to pull.
They're using these like the emotional cues to pull each other apart in politics, and they're trying to discredit every side. One side's going to do
what I
believe.
The other. Now I'm not saying it's true or
you're
it's
just saying
fact.
That's what
this is what I believe, and I'm not.
And so I wish people would say that when they say they're woke and stuff. Say if they're not even 100% like guaranteed for sure this is 100% fact. Say this is what I believe to be true. Like have the disclaimer, and that's okay. That's valid. That's why we have
free will. That's why we're fucking humans. Yeah. That's why we're special, because we have that free will to do that shit.
For sure.
So it's true. But my thing is like, man, you especially this time of days with powerful, you got to be fucking careful with what the fuck you're looking at and just all this information, all this bullshit. Especially now because all this election shit is just like. Boom, going back like the whole thing with the child predator shit, the quorum, the Aaron, whatever, and all that shit, man. That's crazy? Such a right wing fucking group, extremists. They're all extremist group that push their agenda.
No, the left and the right. I heard something, and this is going to offend a lot of people, and I'm not saying this to be offensive, but I'm just putting that disclaimer out there. So I had talked with somebody when like gay marriage was getting like brought up and like is getting accepted, and they said they were kind of worried because if gay marriage gets approved, then it's only so much time before pedophilia is going to be approved. And they were saying like, well, it was like homosexual would be like, well, like I love who I want to love. It's like a choice, Understood. Yeah. So a man or grown up can say, well, this is who I love. I love little kids. That's who I love. So the rationale would be exactly the same. And then it's like, well, how can you tell them no and them yes? Would you open up the door for them to say, well, you told them they could do it. They can choose who they love. I'm just choosing who I love too. Why is that wrong to choose who I love? And that's where the problem's going to come in. The more you start to open up these kind of doors, the more problems it can lead to later.
I think is what people want to push agenda. Here's my thing. Okay.
So I just thought interesting because now I see more about pedophilia stuff and like now.
Here's my thing. Back in the day.
But now it's getting less, right? If you think about the bill. That's almost.
It's an open playing field, bro.
It's still wrong and still bad, but it makes it to where now you potentially have a chance to be an optional sex offender depending on the circumstances.
Dude, what I think, to be honest,
I think the only time it's okay if it's 18 and 17.
All they're doing is giving it more power to the judge and more power to the government or to the state and all that shit to literally choose. Because to be honest, the whole judge and lawyer shit, bro. Most judges are lawyers.
Okay. Well, no, I have a question. What do you think about the 18 and 17?
What about it?
What do you think about that gap?
A year difference?
Yeah, like you're like, say you're both in high school, you turn 18, she turns 18.
There's a lot.
5 months.
How many seniors and fucking juniors are going out and they have sex?
So I'm saying, like, do you think it's wrong? Do you think it should be illegal if it's 18-year-old and 17-year-old? Because by law standards, technically it's wrong and you can go to jail.
Yeah.
So what do you think? That's a very gray area.
No, that is. So I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna fucking be like, what? A year difference.
Like you could even be 5 months difference. Like you just turn 18, you're waiting for them to turn 18, whatever.
Now, depending if you're willing to, if you both agree on, then it's the reason why I say that is because you can.
Well, what if you guys do it and you guys agree on it, but then you guys break up and then like. She's mad and then she started saying, yeah, well, we had sex when I was 17 and he was 18. Then you're like,
but
screwed.
That's a lot of, and then you got to prove it.
That's true.
Then you go to facts.
I see. So, but I mean, you know what I mean? So
no. Here's okay. So here's my thing.
Kenny said they want a civil war. That's why they're doing all this crazy stuff. They want a civil war with like the black stuff and everything. They're trying to incite a civil war right now. I
think they're trying to divide us. I think that's what they're pushing for. I think they're all trying to make us into all little groups and make it powerful. Dude, I mean, Some shit with Trump.
Yeah.
Let's
This is hard. This is like really heavy stuff. It's real heavy because.
No, yeah, of course, but. But bro, this shit happens every time the whole like presidential
election comes.
shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit. Here's man. I can go fucking on and on about this whole shit, to be honest, because I can play devil's advocate with a lot of shit.
For sure.
With a lot of shit, bro.
I don't mind that. You know.
Here's my look. About the whole left and right shit and all that stuff. I think we should have more fucking different parties and more different shit. Fuck both of the sides. Fuck pick one.
Well,
fuck all that. That's all bullshit.
Really like it makes you. And I don't like.
Here's my reason why.
I don't like being in boxes.
Here's my reason why. Right.
I don't like a box.
How long has police brutality been here?
I don't know. A while.
Right.
A long time.
When last president was a Democrat and we had a lot of the House Democrat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why was there not a fucking bill for the police if we knew about this?
That's true.
You get me?
It's always been here. It's not like it was just started now. It's been here.
And I'm not saying because fucking Democrats are right. No, it's a lot of shit.
But there's also different factors. So because yes, it was here, but now it's like it's undeniably here. You can't even.
The reason why it's Trump, bro.
Because
let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate with Trump. Let me play devil's advocate.
Are you
with
listening, Ken? He's talking about Trump. Let's
it's because Trump. Here's what I and this is double advocate with Trump. Okay, let me state fuck Trump. I don't like that guy.
Says fuck Trump.
I don't like him.
Okay.
I don't like the left. I mean, the Biden, all that shit. Clinton. I mean,
you don't like any of them.
I'm not about that shit.
Right.
No,
but you're really more like fuck Trump.
I'm more about what's right, what's wrong. Dude, there's some good shit about the right and there's some good shit about the left.
For sure. Understood. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
For sure.
I mean, yeah. So here's my thing about Trump, man.
Okay.
I think a lot of shit is happening. And this is me playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into another mindset of them.
Okay.
A lot of shit is happening.
Kenny says Trump all day, by the way.
That's fine. That's cool. It's the same thing when I would say like Hitler, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy too is that you see how it put that in people.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
Imagine back in the day they were like, "Hey, fuck you, Hitler all day, man. Hitler all day. Hitler all day." Not. But you see how it's
it's the same. Okay, but it could be the same. It could be the same on both sides. It could be the same on both sides. Because like you're saying that, but also it could be the same thing for you saying fuck Trump.
But the thing is, the trigger is the trigger.
For sure.
My thing is that I'm not going against a follower. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So, I understand. So I think Trump pissed off a lot of people.
Okay.
A lot of fucking people.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think this is the fucking we're dealing all this COVID shit. All this shit is dealing is because people are pissed off and want him fucking out of the presidential. Okay. Here's my thing. Hold on. Let me go into this shit.
He said, laugh out loud, comparing what I said to Hitler. I was like, whoa, that's really.
Well, no, the only reason why I say that is because, bro, here's my thing. Okay. I have never fucking met somebody or okay, so this is when I say this is my thing.
Okay.
When have you walked into a lot of people's houses and you have a fucking president picture in them? Because I walk into a lot of people's houses and recently now I see a lot of fucking Trump fucking pictures on their fucking boom.
Really?
Trump fucking thing.
Yeah, like Trump banners. Yeah.
This is me though.
Okay,
it's the same thing as the whole shit of Nazi when the whole fucking Hitler.
People had I see posters. I see what you're saying.
People had its flag. How come we don't have the American flag? If you're all about America and all that shit, why do you have to have the Trump flag and not the American flag?
That's a good point.
You get me?
Some people do have the American flag,
I understand
I get what you're saying. So you're saying instead of rallying Nazi, for the person, rallying for your country.
Hitler was about Germany, right? Why not use the Germany flag?
That's true. That's a good point.
Everybody relates fucking the Nazi sign to Hitler.
For sure.
Automatically.
For sure. But there's
everybody make America great. What does that relate to?
Trump. For sure. And then Kenny said, "I have a big American flag on my wall." It's true, he does.
No, that's fine though. That's cool.
But yeah. So going back, yeah.
This is and that's what's cool. Like there's different. This is why I said there's different people, and then I don't try to fucking put everybody in the same category because that's what everybody's doing. Is doing with the whole cops, with the whole Black Lives Matter, with the whole right people, with the whole left. I think everybody thinks differently, and everybody has different points.
But I think the problem is that everyone gets labeled and put into a box. Like I had a discussion today about abortion and stuff. And the girl was telling me like Kanye West had brought some stuff and made like he had like some like talk
fuck
or whatever.
Fuck Kanye.
Whatever. Fuck you. So we had talk and he was explaining about abortion and like how it kills many black babies and stuff. And he had all the statistics there, and he was reading them. And then everyone's like, "Fuck him," blah blah. So the girl was typing somebody and was like, "Oh, I agree with what he was saying." And then she was like, and then the guy was like, "Oh, you are anti-abortion," and then she was like, why am I getting labeled and put into a box? I was just saying I agree with the facts he was saying. It didn't mean that was one or the other. And so the problem we have is like
justifying.
Even with the president stuff, it's like you're Trump or you're Biden. It's like you got to be one or the other. It's like, why can't it be just individually? Maybe I like a little bit of him and a little bit of him. You know, it doesn't have to be. I'm either if I'm with you and I'm against them. You know, and that's where I'm seeing a lot of divide is like it's always pushed. You got to choose this side or this side. You got to be Democrat or Republican. You got to choose in the box you got to be in.
That's why
that's
my
the
whole
problem
thing is you got, and that's why I always go back to you got to know your shit and do your research yourself and not listen to all this bullshit.
For sure,
because that's what it is.
But honestly, the reason why I don't get into politics for me is because I just feel like
Let me tell you why you gotta know politics.
It's not for me. I observe it sometimes, but I don't really get involved. I don't.
Let me tell you why politics is important in United States, bro.
Yeah. Tell me why you think politics are important.
It's because fucking money, bro.
I understand.
Money flows like crazy. Wall Street, all that shit. It's so fucking important. If you have stocks,
I do.
Fucking politics matters to you.
No, that's why I do follow. I don't follow like that.
Politics matters about fucking a lot of shit.
Okay, this is what.
Senators, bills, all that shit, influence, and all that shit.
Hold on, let me recant what I said. It's not that I don't get emotionally invested in politics.
Oh yeah.
That's let me clarify. I do follow it to some degree, but I don't get emotionally invested in politics at all. I just don't see the point. I don't see. I'm not getting invested.
Just be real or just be facts. Like here's my thing. Like
I just observe to maneuver. I don't observe to be in there. I observe to maneuver. I don't really try to get mad about nothing. President can say whatever. I don't really care.
Damn, we're pretty bright right now. Just super bright. Oh really? Back to life. Okay.
I just don't. I said politics are a part of everyday life, aside from Democrats and Republicans, which is true. There's politics everything. There's politics in office culture. There's politics when you walk into the house, take your shoes off. There's which warranted. Yeah. But I think when people say politics, they automatically assume American politics. When we say politics, I don't think anybody's thinking about house politics in your home. Or, they're probably more likely assuming when you say, hey, you want to talk about politics? They automatically think of presidential candidates and stuff like that. That's the overall general. Yeah. So, yes, that's true, Kenny. But mainly when people talk about politics, what I've seen is normally about American presidential politics. What's going on in the government and Congress, all that stuff. Yeah. But like I said, I don't get emotionally involved in it. I see it, I observe it, and I maneuver, but I don't get involved.
And this is me being real. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't, and sometimes I gotta bring myself back. And that's why sometimes too,
that's okay. You're human. That's okay.
That's why sometimes too, before
this
is kind of an advice. Before you fucking do shit, sit back. Think about it. Let it sit for a couple days, and then fucking make your decisions.
Yeah, don't react. Don't react. That's one thing I'm saying. You can react and keep it.
Emotions sometimes
react
fuck you
inside.
Up, man.
React
emotions
inside.
Sometimes fuck you up.
My thing is you can react, but react inside and just let it sit enough to decide if this is true or not. Because a lot of times shit will happen and it kind of gets you like an emotional spike or a trigger word, and you don't really think it's clear when you're under stress.
No, yeah.
It's been proven when you are stressed or you don't think as clear or as sharp. Have you ever done shit when you're mad and you're like, what the fuck was I doing? Or what was I even thinking about?
I've done shit and said shit when I'm mad, and then I go back and I'm in myself in my car. I'm like, fuck.
What the fuck? Why did I even go? What was I even thinking?
But then I'm a type of person that I was like, all right, fuck these feelings. Boom. No, here.
I don't fucking have feelings.
No,
I'm a man.
Yeah, the reason. Here, to be honest, I was thinking about this. When you watch movies and all stuff, you know what the fuck is my favorite character? I know this is a little bit off topic. No. It's the person that you can't figure out. The person that has no emotions, the person that's fucking serious, the person that I love the person that loves to fucking play mind tricks and that you can't figure out. I love that shit.
Do you like stoic type of people or stoicism?
What is that?
It's like
what the fuck is that?
I don't know how to explain it. I know what it means. I just looked up the other day, but it's kind of like where it's not that you lack emotions, but you have really controlled emotions to where you can't be read. You can't be read well, and you can't really know what the really feel. It's like you never get really, really joyful, but you never get really, really sad. You always kind of not melancholy, but
But here's my thing. It depends on how you want to use the emotions because you can use it as a mind game.
Right? Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, I get that because it can be a mind game. I mean,
I love that.
Honestly, I don't mind playing. I don't mind playing it. I don't mind playing
mind games.
My thing is I'm not gonna get caught slipping. For me,
and that's
what's up, Zach? What's
that's
up?
what I chase. I love that guy. I love that guy that thinks that can never get fucking caught, and then the guy fucking fucks him over. The guy that outsmarts him. That's the
guy you like.
That's That's what I try to follow. That's to be honest, I love that shit.
That's why I love Christopher Nolan movies. We were talking about it last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I love it. His movies all trip you out, bro. You always gotta think like, how did never saw that coming? Like, you know, and I'm really good movie buff. I can usually pick apart a movie like in the first 20 minutes. I kind of can figure it out. His movies, I'm always trying to like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, how did you even think? How does your brain work, bro? Like,
for sure.
But this is crazy, bro. Like, the world is crazy right now.
So
like,
okay, hold on.
So
okay, I'm still not done, bro.
We got about 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes.
All right. So let's play devil advocate, right, with Donald Trump, right?
Okay. So we're talking about Trump right now. Okay. We're gonna see.
So people, here's my thing. You're an American, right? This is what I believe.
What do you think, Zach? By the way,
this is what I believe. Some people actually believe. I'm not saying everybody's the same. Okay.
Okay.
So. People are you gotta remember there was people that are patriot as fuck about their country, right?
For sure. Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I'm patriot about my country, Chile.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that shit. I believe that shit too. Okay. So I completely understand patriotism and all that shit. Completely sure. Right. So remember back in the days, when like the whole World War II and all that shit, who was a powerhouse
in the World War II?
Like, I mean, who was a powerhouse back in the day? America.
Yeah, for sure.
They were known to be the fucking bully, the powerhouse, and all that shit, right? Right now, what are we known as? It's kind of equal because everybody has nuclears, everybody has all this shit.
We're still in the top though. We're still in the top.
I get it, but it's not like before.
Like before it was like America was giant and the greatest. Now it's like we're kind of more closer to being even. Like we're like we're neck and neck. Like we're all kind of up there.
Right.
All the
we're all up there, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
like America's a super like power country, but still people can compete.
Some people right now are thinking like, fuck, we're not the greatest right now. We got China because all this shit. I mean, all this shit that you see on social media. Okay,
yeah,
right?
For sure.
So I believe that people sometimes think that Trump breakfast is the comment.
Lunch
breakfast.
And dinner.
What I believe people is that people believe that Trump is actually going to bring that powerhouse back.
Well, Kenny says we still are the powerhouse, and then he put America.
I agree.
I agree. It's still one of. It's still
anybody that fucks with us is gonna get fucked.
Yeah, I mean, we're still. I feel like America's still probably one of the top two.
But here's
but everyone's still getting up there like pretty close. Like, all right, you know.
And the reason why I say, like we're kind of fair is because if we go to a nuclear war with another country, they got other bombs.
Yeah, for sure. It's not like we're the only ones that have them.
So that's my thing. That's all I'm saying.
So both people are gonna get murked.
Yes.
Like we may win.
It wasn't before that America was gonna murk the fuck out of you.
It's like now it's like we'll get fucked up too. We'll win the fight.
Never stop ending.
We'll win the fight, but we're gonna get badly injured. It's not gonna be a knockout round, boom, foul round. It's like 12 rounds.
Because if you really think about it, if we go to fucking nuclear war, all this shit, dude, like right now, like dude, shit can get really fucking bad.
That's true.
So here's my thing. Okay. So.
You move this over here.
So Trump right now is leading with the whole "Make America Great" shit and all that stuff. So. Trump.
Zach is voting for Trump too.
I'm talking like, let's say if I'm a Trump supporter, right?
Okay.
Bullshit, right? So, what they believe, I think, what is that Trump? Yeah. Oh. My thing is this. So, Trump right now is going to every fucking meeting and saying this. Fuck all y'all. You guys are gonna do what you guys are gonna say what the fuck I say, or we're gonna come to agreement. And what he's trying to make is make America the powerhouse again.
Which you understand? And as Americans, wouldn't people want that? Wouldn't people want that? Okay,
it's not bad.
Okay.
You know how back in the days we were fucking pumping everything, fucking I mean American cars, all this shit. I mean America was the shit. I mean,
for sure.
Okay, you get me? So.
Okay.
So that's the shit. I feel like some people really believe that Trump is actually trying to get to that point where we're the powerhouse.
Make it like the big powerhouse
Make
again.
It like before, like the old days where we're the powerhouse.
Right.
Fuck everybody. We're in control. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me. And that's what some people love fucking Trump because he's like, he went to China and tell him about the nuclear shit. Okay, no, you guys got to close this down. You guys can't make...
Yeah, he literally went and ran shit and he did shit, you know? And I think a lot of the reason.
So you can't say that's not bad because if you're an American citizen, you live in America, you want America to be the powerhouse.
For sure, and with that, Americans are always like that. We think we're the shit, and we know we're the shit, and we like fuck y'all if y'all don't think so. Whatever. Like you think we ain't shit, we'll show you we ain't shit. Like that's like the American kind of way. Like if you think about Americans in general,
that's
we
being
all feel like that.
patriot,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
That's
like
being,
what the fuck?
That's being patriot. That's being your country being the best, and I can totally understand that.
Right.
Now, there's a difference when there's like that, and then there's
Kenny said agreed.
There's a whole thing when there's racism and your other extremists believe like I say.
Right, but there's always problems in every country. There's
always extremists and there's always other shit. I
think what you're saying is like when Donald Trump's saying make America great again, he's talking about making America the powerhouse, a strong, like staple, like nobody fucks with America type of country. Like, and we will show you not to fuck with us immediately.
And that can mean more jobs for us. Yeah. That can mean going back to kind of like more labor, more manual. The reason why it's a whole and you know what? Like me talking like this is kind of weird. It's like, man, you fucking hate Trump.
Yeah, because it's like you are kind of pro. Like you're kind of activating on the other side.
Right now I'm talking like, hey, fucking Trump.
Yeah.
But my thing is that you don't fucking know. And we don't know until the election is over, until the next 4 years.
That's true.
So this is me just saying. This can be me just saying pure bullshit or being the Trump fan. Or I can say that Trump is fucking us all over. China did this shit for the whole fucking to get back. Or here's another thing.
Okay.
I feel like everybody had a plan, and Trump is messing up that plan. And everybody's saying, "Fuck that! We got to get back everybody to the same fucking plan." Everybody has to be a puppet in a way, because everybody talks about being a puppet and being a control, right? And Trump is disturbing that circle.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking gear. So people are pissed. I can go be an extremist and be like, well, how about China did the whole shit? Like, got with the other presidents, be like, all right, we're gonna send an attack to fucking United States so we can get Trump out of the fucking house so we can go back to being normal.
That is true. That could always that's valid. But Zach said it's more about taking back jobs from China. That's what he thinks when it comes to like making America great again, is like getting our industry back to where like we're not relying on.
But it's not gonna happen because labor, bro.
Yeah, because it's just too cheap. It's so cheap. It's so cheap.
I mean,
and as Americans, we're entitled. So we're like, we need to make more. I make more to do this job. Don't go to China, but pay me more.
And here's my thing too. We're at a point where we need everybody to cooperate with everybody. It can't be like the old school days, and that's my problem with the old school mentality and the old school like senators and all this shit, is because they have that old school mentality.
Right.
Instead of fucking let's work together. Like, bro, here's my thing. Imagine if China, Germany, United States all got together with the great scientists and all this shit and actually got together and carried the best shit and all that stuff. Like, how about we actually work together and share our secrets instead of saying, yeah, I got this secret, fuck this person, we're not going to tell him.
But that's the problem. That's a problem. I mean, that's a problem. That's a huge problem in general.
So you get me?
I get that. And I agree with you, because the problem I see, that to me is insecurity. Because how I look at it this way, if I had trade secrets, and I'm good and I know what I'm doing, why would I be afraid to give that away if I know my worth is that good? If I know I'm that valuable, I wouldn't be afraid to share my knowledge. But I must be afraid that you are better than me. I must be insecure by the fact that I think you could take my job away. That means I don't think enough of myself to give you away the tools. Because I'm thinking like you will take my spot. But if I'm that good, why would I trip? I'm not even competing with you. I'm in my own lane, in my own zone. So I think that whole complex stems from insecurity, in my personal opinion.
No, man, people try to justify shit to push their own agenda, to push what they want. To be honest, that's what's going on too right now with everything, is people trying to justify everything and to push their fucking own agenda. That's what it is, man. People have a problem about justifying. Like, man, fuck justifying. Let's do what the fuck is right and what's wrong. Yeah, that's all it fucking matters.
But then that also comes down to who says what's right and wrong. You know, because some people don't believe in like moral code that we believe in. You know, there's so many different layers.
I understand the system is broken, but this is me saying like, let's do what's right and what's wrong. Let's stop fucking justifying and saying like, well, this person did this. How come this person didn't get this? Well, this person, man, stop with all that.
I think the worst thing you can do is get evil done to you and then be upset and then go do the evil to somebody else.
Nah, man.
That's the most fucked up thing to do. It's like your dad's alcoholic and you hate your dad for being alcoholic, but then you end up becoming alcoholic. It's like, why? If you hated that thing being done to you, then why would you go do it to somebody else? And you justify it by saying, well, my dad was one, or whatever. It's like,
it's a cycle.
That's bullshit.
It's a cycle.
To me, that's fucking bullshit. So, but I think that does come from insecurity. And then last thing Zach said, we sold out to the lowest bidder. Capitalism only works when it stays in the country.
But okay, facts. Give me facts. Prove it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's my thing. You get me? Like let's get a like if you, and I'm not saying you're wrong or nothing, but show me numbers, show me stuff, show me like let's talk about it, change like and I'm not saying you're wrong or right on stuff, but let's see.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that's my thing. I have a lot like too. Like my problem too is like we have a lot of fucking old senators, like 70-year-old with the old mentality. Like man, let's get some
well, the
young
old
people
school. It's like we need innovation.
Let's get some new shit.
Like, let's get. And I'm all for like innovation and thinking outside the box.
That's what humans do, man. That's what humans do.
And that's why I wanted to bring this because and I'm gonna bring it up every time. Kanye.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, but what I was telling you before, like even about him being president, I don't think he should be president. I think he should be an advisor because the ideas he has are way outside the box that you wouldn't even think of. So I think like even him, I don't think he should be a president personally. I just think he should be an advisor because you have the ideas and like the thinking outside the box that people are usually afraid to go there. You know,
that's fine, and I'm down with that. I'm completely down with that.
But I don't think you should. I think as a president, you need to be emotionally stable.
Here, let me go back to something that just clicked into my head about the whole. Go back to the whole bill and all that shit about the 18 and all that stuff.
We got to put it off.
I think we as a generation, as humans, we evolve with a whole bunch of shit and we start to learn stuff. And all. That's what I said about the whole woke stuff, right? Back in the day, in the night days, in the
hold on, the live is ending in 26 seconds, guys. I'm sorry, we got to go. Love you guys. But it's okay. It's okay. Later, guys.
So here's
have
my
fun.
thing.
Thank you for tuning in.
My thing is this. Look, back in the day, you were marrying a 15-year-old. When you were at night,
for sure,
and have sex. And what do humans did? They evolved. We learned shit. We did stuff was wrong, and that's all we keep on doing is keep on evolving, keep on changing and stuff and stuff. It's not a civil war. It's not stuff. It's that we are fucking growing and shit is changing, dude. We go through paths that we change and all this shit. We went We went from fucking killing people for robbing something and everybody will watch somebody kill somebody to now having a jail system, to having a lawyer, to having a thing. We went back from not having an age limit to marriage and you can have to arrange marriage to now you have the freedom and the choice to do all that.
Yes.
We're keep on moving forward. We're human, dude. That's why, to be honest, I think human beings and just humans, to be honest, are just fucking incredible and amazing, and we still don't fucking understand ourselves. That's why I think we don't
even use all of our brain like that.
That's why the whole woke shit, to be honest, is kind of like really.
Put it this way: you're woke when you're able to use more than 15% of your brain. If you can use 30 to 40%, let me know, and I can say you're woke.
Live 200 years old or maybe more, and then maybe we'll talk about it.
For sure. You know, I get it. We got to wrap it up, man. I appreciate that.
So thank you. Podcast.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys for real. This is a good one. And until next time, you know, write in the comments what you want us to talk about or what you think about this stuff, okay? Until next time, I love you guys. Peace, love, and hair grease. Until next time on Unpack Your Bag Podcast. We out.
How you feeling? How you living? Yeah. How you feeling? How you chilling? Well, alright. From the floor to the ceiling, everyone in the building, if you feeling alright. Well, alright. How you loving? How you eating? Yeah. How you moving? How you breathing? Well, alright. From the floor to the ceiling, everyone in the building, if you feeling alright. Well, alright.